I am a bit curious about why our district chose Empower as our learning management system. So Matt, if you can maybe tell us a bit more about why Empower was chosen.
Empower was the learning management system that was agreed to in that decision-making process. So when the money from the CARES Act, that initial relief package that Congress provided, when that money came in, we had already known for a year or so before that we were going to go to a learning management system like Empower. We didn't know that it was going to be Empower, but we knew that we wanted one because what was happening in the district before the pandemic started was actually institutional change when we adopted competency-based learning in a small trial period where some teachers, not all teachers, adopted their course design to fit with competency-based learning, and it is a total 180 from the way that school worked even when I was a student at Charleston High School. I graduated CHS in 2004, and back then, as usual, school worked like your class. You have a unit, you have a textbook. That unit covers a particular chapter from the textbook, and there are exercises to go along with it. And the unit starts on a specific date and ends on a specific date with a test or a project or a paper or something at the end of the unit, and that's the class. That's the entire procession of a regular class. Competency-based learning doesn't work like that. Competency-based learning, which is what the district is moving toward for the full district, allows students to set their own goals for what they want to achieve in the classroom and what they want to get out of their education. And it lets them move at their pace. So that way you can have different kids in the same class studying the same material but moving at different speeds, and the kids that get their goals accomplished sooner can actually help the students that are having a hard time. And that way it's not just the teacher's responsibility to connect with each individual student, although the teacher still does. It's also the classmates' responsibility to help each other out, and to do that, to accomplish that, you need something like Empower, that is a learning management system where all the documents and all the progress that each student is making in the class can be tracked and shared with everybody online and accessible from home. So that's why you need a learning management system. And it may be the case that I don't know if we'll stick with Empower because of all the issues we've had with it. And one experience that is here in Coles County, Lakeland College back in the 90s kind of pioneered online learning. And several departments at Lakeland College have been 100% online for the duration that they've had online learning. This has been years now. And their experience was that the first learning management system that they applied was a flop. It didn't work. There was all kinds of problems, and they stuck with it for about a year and a half. And then they switched, and they have another one. And they haven't gone back to the old one. They've kept the one they have now. I believe it's called Canvas. So while Empower is the one that we went with, it's not guaranteed that we're going to stick with it. It's not guaranteed that we're going to change. But if the teachers come to us and the students have a say in this, if the students raise their voices and they say that we don't want to stick with Empower, then school districts are going to have to come up with something different.